everyone. Today I just wanted to talk to you about some easy ways that you can clean up your diet. One of the main goals of my Your Best Life program is to help show people how they can more easily incorporate healthy eating into their busy lives. I believe it's just a matter of having the right information about what exactly healthy eating is, doing a bit of planning, and being open to trying new foods. So I'm just going to share with you a few of my top tips, and at the end of the video I will post in the comments a free guide that you can download that includes my top 5 easy swap outs. Thanks so much for watching this evening. For those of you that are watching on the replay, my name is Dr. Jennifer Hessler. I'm a naturopathic doctor and a mom of soon to be 4. And I am passionate about helping to encourage women to more easily incorporate healthy eating, regular exercise, and stress management into their busy lives so that they can look and feel their best and be able to go on and do all the wonderful things that we are meant to do in this world. So like I said, tonight I'm going to talk about my top tips for cleaning up your diet. My first suggestion is if you're okay with dairy and you're currently eating regular yogurt, try switching it up into eating Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt has twice the amount of protein as regular yogurt, which means it fills us up more so that we're not feeling as hungry to eat other foods. And don't be tricked into the no-fat versions. It's becoming harder and harder to find Greek yogurt that contains fat when I go shopping at the grocery store, but we should not be afraid of fat. Fat is part of what helps us to feel full, and assuming that we're not eating a ton of the wrong fats, it will help us to consume fewer calories. So you want to look for a brand that has no more than 10 grams of sugar in it. Sugar is actually more often the culprit than fat in terms of what causes our body to increase body fat percentage. So that usually means opting to buy the plain unflavored yogurt. If you need a little bit of sweetness, you can always drizzle on a little bit of brown rice syrup or honey or maple syrup, or I just like adding on lots of cinnamon. Cinnamon also helps us to regulate our blood sugar and adds a lot of flavor without adding any sweetness at all. So I do that and then sprinkle on a little bit of fruit, which also gives us some natural sugar. So that's one really easy swap out. The second thing that I'd encourage you to try is quinoa instead of rice. Quinoa is one of the only grains, if not the only grain, that contains a full complement of amino acids. So that means it has protein in it. It's not a huge source of protein, but all of the other grains don't have any of it in it. And like I said with the yogurt, protein helps to keep our blood sugar more stable because it takes longer to digest it. Just like with other grains, you could eat quinoa hot or cold, so you can make it into salads. You can make a breakfast porridge out of it. It takes a little bit longer to cook than, say, a regular like oatmeal, but you can make it up ahead of time and then just either heat it up or eat it cold in the following days so that you're not having to cook it every single day. My third tip is to try using carbonated water instead of juice or pop. Like I said with the yogurt, sugar is a huge issue. It's very easy to overconsume it in our standard North American diet. And when we eat sugar, it causes our body to produce more insulin in order to get the sugar out of our blood. And if there's more there than our body's able to cope with, that really can cause our body to start to store more fat, which is usually the opposite of what most people are trying to do. So I love my SodaStream machine. I don't know if anybody else watching has one of those. So inexpensive. It's cheaper than buying your carbonated water from the grocery store. You can usually just take in a couple of seconds. You can carbonate it and then you can flavor it either with using lemon or lime. I even use my lemon and lime essential oils if I don't feel like cutting up the fruit itself. Just put a drop or two into the bottle of or into my glass of carbonated water, and right away I have something that's flavored and bubbly without having any added sugar at all. So I do have a few more tips that are included in the guide. Like I said, I will put the link in the comments when I'm done in a couple minutes. So feel free to download that. I also wanted to mention that today is the last day to take advantage of the early bird discount for my August Your Best Life program. I will also post the link so that you can register for that. I've had a great response so far, but there's room for still a few more people to join. So when you're part of that, you will get 5 weeks of clean eating meal plans, as well as daily posts from me about a variety of health related topics, and the accountability and encouragement that comes from being part of a great group of ladies, as well as the ability to ask me questions, and I will answer them so that everybody in the group can benefit. So thanks so much for listening. I hope everybody has a great night, and I will talk to you again soon.